Things getting a little heated in the capital city today as school superintendents from all over the state clashed with state education leaders over the future of funding in Illinois schools.
News Channel 20's Michelle London joins us now in studio with the breakdown of today's Board of Education meeting.
Well, Adam, Stacy, the state says it's kept education funding flat over the last few years. And while that doesn't include increases, it also doesn't include cuts. But today, almost 36 superintendents say that does amount to a cut because of rising costs and inflation. They all met together today and things got heated.
None of these signs in the room have under $100.
Emotions were high and tension filled the room Thursday as superintendents and others pleaded their cases to members of the Illinois State School Board. One of the arguments coming from 3 students who traveled from the Chicago Heights district.
Due to state funding cuts, we have reduced our budget by over $3 million. We have made cuts in the arts, foreign languages, and intervention services in the areas of reading and math.
And others closer to home, speaking on behalf of their districts, all hoping their voices will be heard on a common concern, the impact of proration.
There is a guaranteed dollar amount that we are to receive for a student in Illinois under the law. When the legislature doesn't give enough money to fulfill that dollar amount, the state board has to apply a cut.
North Mac Superintendent Marisha Collins says in her case, that cut amounts to $524 per student. A full 7%.
I'm cutting teachers, I am cutting programs, I am cutting things that result in very difficult situations for children in an area of high poverty.
Collins says this current plan of funding has been more harmful than helpful. And others agree.
Districts like mine have been disproportionately penalized. We're of rural poverty. We don't have the means to generate any more. We have a very high tax rate as it stands already.
Superintendents instead say per pupil funding would be a better formula all around.
I could reinstate 5 teachers on a staff of less than 100 teachers, and I would have an opportunity to buy some new textbooks to get rid of all my 10-year-old computers.
As for board members, they say they have some obstacles of their own to overcome.
So we have a funding gap, but we also have an achievement gap. And so with the resources that we do have, how do we close the achievement gap? So that's the discussion now.
Now, board members say they do realize time is of the essence. The plan now is to review the concerns voiced today with top lawmakers, and a decision on how to distribute the state's school funding is expected by their next meeting on June 17th. Back to you, Adam.